this is Freya with another singing tip. Today I want to talk about a question that probably every singer should ask themselves: how to improve your tone, your quality of voice, and the sound of your voice to where it sounds beautiful. If you want to find out more, please stay tuned. Of course, you want to sound beautiful. You want others to say your voice is beautiful. And now the most important ingredient for making your voice the most beautiful it can be is, first of all, to sing in your natural voice, to not put too much strain on there, and also to practice, practice, practice. Because whenever you do practice, you will find the right placement in your voice. And that's the biggest subject in finding a better quality of tone, is to have the right placement. Now let's talk about chest voice. Now, I could sing in chest voice sounding kind of darker than my normal speaking voice is. My normal speaking voice is kind of here, like you can hear. This is my normal speaking voice, and this is how it sounds. So if I just slow it down in slow motion and just kind of hold those vowels a little bit longer, like, as if I were speaking, but just a little bit slower, I can kind of lock in those pitches there are. So these are my natural pitches. Now, if I sing and I start doing it in a very dark way, these are my natural pitches. This is not beautiful. And it's going to put strain on my voice, and it's not going to sound the most beautiful. Vice versa, if I make my throat too narrow when I sing. So when I speak, it's very relaxed. I don't think about what I'm doing because I'm just doing it. And I could talk for hours. Yeah, I could, really. I talk for hours and hours and hours. Chat, blah, 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 blah. And I don't think about it. Now when I start singing, and a lot of people do that, they start doing something totally different. I am singing now. I am singing now. Why do you make your throat so narrow? Don't do that. Try to do it in your natural voice. Try to find that natural placement of your voice. Where does it resonate? Where is the best place? Now, of course, some people have a hard time finding the best resonating space even when they're speaking. You wouldn't believe how many people there are in this world that speak too high or too low for their voice. A lot of women, for example, speak lower than their actual natural voices, and it makes them tired vocally even when they speak. So that's an important issue too. So if you have problems even when you speak, you may want to address that issue even when you're speaking, and try to find your comfortable range and your comfortable area of speaking voice. The most important thing is, when you sing, to not put constraints on your throat and on your larynx, on your pharynx. Don't put it in positions that are unnatural, that cause too much overtension, that cause just your voice to be tired very quickly and to sound unnatural and bent. For example, if I want to sing a high belted pitch, if I just do it in my natural voice, I can check that out by just getting higher, like yeah, yeah, yeah. This is how I would just kind of scream out, yell out, or it's like, no way. So this is my natural voice. Now if I sing and I do, no way, it's not gonna sound great because I just put my larynx way down and just kind of like doesn't feel good and doesn't sound good. Vice versa, if I do, no way, it was too narrow, I would never speak that way. I would go like, no way. It's clear, it's to the point, and it's very clean actually. Same thing whenever you're singing low. So whenever you're speaking softly to someone, you would go like, you know what? I think I'm tired and I'm going to bed right now. It doesn't sound very nice. It's like, you know what? I'm very tired and I'm going to bed right now. Whenever you're singing low or softly, I always think of talking to a little kid or a baby, and it's supposed to sleep. And just don't do anything vocally to work it up. Try to be very calming and soothing, but at the same time, very friendly. So whenever you do this friendly thing, you lighten up and you kind of, something happens back here with the position. It's like, yeah, you need to go to bed right now. So when I sing, and I sing low, and you go to bed, it's very softly, but very open, but not pushed or narrow. So this helps you to access your natural tone. And I'm so big on being natural. If you've been watching my videos, you know that. I'm big on sounding natural. For me, the worst thing is when I have to listen to a singer that obviously is totally pushing their voice around in a direction that is totally unnatural. It's like when they speak, you think it's like a different person speaking. Now, while you can push the voice around for just a moment, just to get a certain voice color and, you know, to express something that's in the song, like, yeah, you killed me, you dog. I mean, you do that sometimes, but naturally, you don't just want to be relaxed and you want to have a very calming effect on your audience, even whenever you're belting out. You don't want to belt out and everybody be like, oh, they're ticking in their seats because they're like, oh, I think she's hurting herself right now, or ooh, I think he's about to kill himself vocally, or it's about to crack, I'm sure. You want to sound very natural and actually effortless. And you also want to feel effortless. I mean, effortless doesn't mean there's not any tension behind that whole thing. Like whenever I'm doing like, no! I mean, there's tension, but it's not like I'm killing myself. I'm just putting all of my body and my strength into it. But after that pitch is over, there's nothing that hurt me. It's just I put that tension in and just kind of like attacked it, and then it's okay. So these are my tips for improving your tone, and you should try to always work on that. And I know that you always notice at any given moment whenever you're singing a song, if that's your voice or you feel like something is off, it's just, it doesn't feel right, it feels like I'm hurting and I'm straining and it doesn't feel comfortable. The best sign of you having the best quality of tone and is actually that you feel an ease, you feel that it just flows, and it's like you're in the moment, you're flowing, you don't have to think of anything. And the thing is that this comes with a lot of practice. The more you do practice singing, the better you will find that place in your voice where the right placement takes place. You know, it's like, I know where my voice is. If I sang here, it wouldn't be right. And if I sang here, it would not be right either. So I have this placement in my voice. You know, and while at some moments you want to try to imitate something another singer did, like an original song, you want to sound kind of raspy, or have this, I don't know, whatever sound, like really maybe a little dark sounding or light sounding, like if you're trying to imitate Kate Bush. Heathcliff, it's me, I'm Kathy. I do that sometimes too. I just kind of imitate her. But that's not actually my natural voice. It doesn't feel the best when I do that. It feels the best when I just do my own voice. So, and that's the most fun. Whenever you sing in your own voice, you will have, first of all, the best tone quality. And second of all, it will be the funnest because it's the easiest for you to do it that way. So make every song your own. Have you ever listened to Adele and her sound like Celine Dion? Now, while both are great singers, one doesn't sound like the other at all. Everybody has their own unique style and their own unique voice, and that's awesome. So I hope these tips helped you. Don't forget to check out my video on Tuesday for another edition of how to sing that song. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And also give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and let me know in the comments what else you'd like me to talk about. I'm always happy if I can help you. There's a lot of issues as a singer. When I started these videos, I never thought there would be so much stuff I could talk about. I thought like, okay, if I start doing this now, I'll probably run out of stuff I could talk about. But actually, the more videos I do, the more there's that I think, okay, there's this and this and this, and you guys ask me questions, and it's so awesome. Thank you so much for interacting. Also, catch me on all the social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope. Yes, I do Periscopes. Every day, Monday through Friday, I sing and chit-chat about anything that has to do with singing or just anything you ask me about. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing, because it's really good for you. Bye.